When might your baby go through a sleep regression? The times that your baby might go through a sleep regression is 8 weeks. This is the first one that you might go through. This is when your baby's melatonin has worn off from the mother and they're going to need to start producing their own melatonin. You might notice that your baby starts catnapping and not sleeping, and they're not that sleepy newborn anymore, and they're much more awake. This is where you're going to need to start sleeping your baby in the dark to help your baby's melatonin start producing themselves. The next is a biggie, the sleep regression between 3 and 4 months. Now this isn't a sleep regression as such because it doesn't just pass by itself. This is a permanent change in your baby's sleep behavior. Of the way that they go to sleep does directly affect how long they go to sleep now. So they need to learn how to be able to go to sleep without being rocked or fed to sleep. And the reason that this needs to be taught as such for your baby is because they will start waking up in between those sleep cycles and they need to know how to go back to sleep by themselves. Because if you are feeding them to sleep or if you're rocking them to sleep, they're going to be expecting to be rocked or fed back to sleep. And this potentially might not be sustainable for you long term. The next one is between 8 and 10 months old. This is to do with physical development. It is also a bit of a nap transition and separation anxiety. So the physical development, they're learning how to crawl, stand, babble in their beds. They will be practicing this often at nighttime when it's quiet and they can hear themselves. Teaching them how to get back down, lie down and go to sleep is how to get through this one. Generally, this is a quick sleep regression. The next one that you'll go through is around 15 months old. This is also a bit of a nap transition when your baby is needing to drop down to 1 nap a day rather than having those 2 naps a day. Again, once you're on 1 nap a day, that will pass really quickly. And when you thought that it was all over and you've got a great sleeping baby, unfortunately there is the last one, which is the 2-year sleep regression. This is around FOMO. It is quite a time where parents often think, oh, my baby doesn't need to have any naps anymore, but please persevere. You will find that your baby just doesn't want to have a nap, because why would you when you can be out playing with mum or be around other kids and playing and not having a sleep? Persevere. You might just need to offer at least rest time so that they are at least having a rest and destimulating, but you'll find that your baby will go back to having a good sleep. Hold on to the nap as long as possible, at least until 3 years old, because babies do need sleep until that age. I hope that helps and explain when the sleep regressions are. If you need further help, make sure you check out our link in bio. We are always here to help you.